everyone, and thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Better Horses. We're excited to be broadcasting in Lexington, Kentucky at the All-Tech Arena at the Kentucky Horse Park. And in this episode, we plan to highlight the Liberty enthusiasts who get together along with professionals to celebrate the bond between man and horse by using the art of Liberty training. And with me today, the founder of the Liberty Festival, Dr. Elizabeth James.
And we're so excited to have Better Horses TV here. We're so excited for our third annual Liberty Festival. This is 4 days full of Liberty. We have Liberty competition with the ILHA championships, educational demos, seminars, panel talks about the applications of Liberty, and then a nighttime show like no other. Above all of that, we've got some clinicians we're so excited to feature this year, starting off with Amber Marshall from the hit television show Heartland. She has inspired more people's love of Liberty than anyone else probably. We have Ben Atkinson back this year. He was a crowd favorite last year coming over from the UK. Such a thrill to have him back. Steve Rother representing the West Coast. He's been all over, been teaching Liberty for years. Just an honor to have him here. And of course a night show produced by Dan James of Double Dan Horsemanship, which means you never know what's going to happen.
It's all about Liberty training. Hello everyone, my name's Ed Adams.
And I'm Dr. Elizabeth James.
And welcome to Better Horses. Honored to open up the show with professional horse trainer Dan James. Dan brings the importance of Liberty training and the ability to introduce new techniques to adult riders as well as children handling horses for the very first time. And next, the world-famous Ben Atkinson from the UK. Now, Ben has a stellar reputation in the entertainment industry for his exceptional skills in training horses on the big screen. Ben performs internationally, displaying the beautiful art of Liberty and the classical dressage. Possibly one of the most entertaining riders you will ever see, Jessica Blair from Tennessee. She's a trick and Roman rider traveling all across the United States performing rodeos and other equine events. She's now striving to inspire people with her thrilling display of horsemanship. From Plain City, Ohio, Luke Gingerich with Gingerich Horsemanship. You know, Luke specializes in Liberty horsemanship, inspiring and educating people to better connect and understand their horses. So stay with us as we celebrate the Liberty Festival right here at the All-Tech Arena. And we're the only horse show on your local broadcast television station.
With a special thanks to RFD TV, the Cowboy Channel, and Equine Television.
We'll be right back.
In 1956, the Pinto Horse Association of America was formed to welcome all types of equines and maintain their show records and pedigrees. PTHA currently has over 88,000 members with 157,000 registered Pintos. There are currently 3 separate registries: the Color Registry, the Solid Registry, and the Long Ear Registry. We welcome all levels of competition within a family-friendly environment. Become a member, register, and add value to your horse. For more information, check out the website pintoworld.com.
G'day, I'm Dan James and I'm here at the beautiful Kentucky Horse Park for the Liberty Festival. So Liberty is one of the most upcoming, fast-growing disciplines. But to begin with, it just started out as a relationship that people were trying to further with their horses. So when it comes to Liberty and the art of working horses at Liberty, along with the training, the whys and the hows behind it, it's not separate from all other training. It should be all-encompassing. So it's not that I have ground control or I just start a colt or I just work a problem horse. Liberty is the foundation on how that I apply it to all the other areas in my training. So to put it really to the test, there's nothing like testing your own horses and your own kids. And of course, we've had the opportunity to test those theories out and put together some of those principles, and being able to now see how our Liberty horses have helped to give our kids the confidence, the balance as riders and also as horsemen and horsewomen on the ground. So incorporating Liberty into our training program with our kids has just been such a huge benefit in what we're being able to see our kids achieve already at this early age. One of the best ways to get started with the Liberty right now is because there are so many up and coming trainers and programs out there, people that are doing some truly exceptional things, and it's now becoming so much more available to the general public that it's not this closed off secretive world that maybe it was just in movie horses or just in performances. It's now coming to the public, so there's no reason why now that the average household and person that loves their horses can't get involved in starting their own Liberty horses. So outside of the Liberty Horse Festival, for Double Dan Horsemanship, we've got lots of upcoming events and clinics. We still have 5-day specialty clinics at home that start right out from the beginner through to the person that wants to advance their horses at Liberty. In addition to that, we've been lucky enough to be up in Canada filming for some upcoming Netflix series that it's coming out next year. So one of the challenges in working in Liberty horses is the fact that it's at Liberty. And we laugh and joke about going out in the arena and kind of laying it all out there, because at that moment you've got nothing but your work, your training, your connection that you put out there with your horse. But it's also about becoming the thermostat and not the thermometer. There's been many occasions when I've walked into an arena and things have not gone how I was hoping it was going to go. But how we respond in that moment is the real key to it. Now, if it comes to incidents that have happened, I've literally been left in the arena with the horse, left the arena, jumped out of the arena, ran back to the trailer. And it's in that moment, it's like, what do you do? And so you could tell the crowd, they're like, was that meant to happen? I'm like, hey, how cool was that trick? And just waiting on playing it out. So part of learning to work horses at Liberty is definitely developing a sense of humor, along with developing your cardio to be able to get to do this incredible sport. So one of the most fascinating and amazing things about Liberty when it comes to working your horses, regardless of the age of your horse, so from the time that we've seen them just being weaned, right through to well into their 20s, we've seen horses come out and be able to go through and have a lot of success at Liberty. So it's not only unlimited to the horse's age, height, breed, make, shape. That's one of the most incredible things that it comes with the Liberty, is that it is open and cuts across the board to so many varieties of horses. So just in the last couple of years already, we've seen such an incline on people's horsemanship and their work at Liberty. If we just look at the freestyles alone, you know, every year that we've come back, I'm like, man, they were really good. And then I come back the next year, I'm like, I'm going to have to literally go home and spend some time dedicating myself to working on my horses and myself just to keep up with how fast that people are growing at Liberty. G'day, I'm Dan James and I'm here at the International Liberty Horse Festival, and you're watching Better Horses TV.
Hey, now don't saddle up yet. There's more Better Horses coming your way from the International Liberty Festival in Lexington, Kentucky, right after these messages.
Hi, my name is Trudy Midas, owner of Espana Silk Products International. I'd like to introduce to you our all-natural line of grooming products that is great for all animals and people too.
At Heritage Tractor, we strive to get customers in our area the right pieces of equipment at the best prices. Our John Deere compact tractor packages come fully equipped with the attachments you need to tackle any spring project. Check out our best-selling packages, including the DIY Digger Package, the Buffalo Package, and the Haymaker Package. We also have flexible spending options to meet any budget. Stop by your local Heritage Tractor location today or visit us online at heritagetractor.com.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
I'm Ben Atkinson, I'm from England and I'm here at the Kentucky Horse Park for the Liberty Festival. So in my clinic today, I really wanted to talk about direct and indirect training. This idea that some things we train our horse to do, we can aim for specifically in a session. Something like a hind quarter yield or a bow. This is like teaching a human a card trick. It's nice and easy and we can achieve it quite quickly. However, the indirect training, this is more like teaching your children manners or learning how to drive long distance on the road. It's something that we can't do today, but it's going to take a lifetime to achieve. This is how I train my horses and their emotions, to get them to feel more confident in me, in the environments they're asked to work in, and to make them feel happier and stronger and bolder in their exercises. Over the years, my colt starting has changed so much as I've grown and been educated more in liberty. For example, now when I back my colts, I do it when they're laid down. I don't mean that as in it's easier to jump on them. I mean we get them confident laying down at liberty, and then I'll just perch on their back like I'm sat on a bench. Get them real confident feeling there. Then eventually I'll pop the leg over. They get used to the idea of feeling my weight on their back and of me sitting astride with them, calmly and confidently while they're laying on the floor. Then I'll also play with my liberty signals. Can I move their hindquarters? Can I move their shoulders? Do they know those words? For go, hold, for stop. Then I've got all these signals I can utilize straight away the first time I'm in the saddle. We also do some more traditional things like long lining to make sure I can turn left and right, go forwards, go backwards, and most importantly, stand. This means that by taking that little bit longer to prep the horse before we start, I don't have to have a sore back and get ragged around after I've got on the first time. It might take a little longer, but I feel like it gets us to the end goal much faster. So I've worked with horses all my life. I did my first show standing on a pair of horses when I was 9 years old. I won my first rosette in a competition on a lead rein when I was 23 months old. So they've always been in my blood. I always knew I wanted to perform, and that's kind of what brought me to be an educator. Because needing to learn those skills to educate those horses, that's what put me on this path. Of course, another thing that's really helped me get better at educating people with horses is working in the film industry. So we do film and TV, not just ridden horses, stunt horses and liberty horses, but also carriage horses of all different kinds. We've got a huge collection of carriages from Roman chariots to glass Victorian coaches, all the way up to First World War vehicles. And if you think about all the different aspects of horsemanship involved in that, from show jumping to dressage, carriage driving and liberty, it builds this whole picture. I feel so lucky to have all these different aspects of horsemanship in my life, and then of course to be here in the States to try and add some reining and cow horse work to that as well. I'm Ben Atkinson. You can find me at benatkinsonmethod.com. I'm here at the International Liberty Horse Association Festival in Lexington, Kentucky. Thank you for watching Better Horses. You can think it, and you've got those tools, you can translate it from your head to the horses, and anything is possible.
You're watching Better Horses, raising your horse experience.
1956, the Pinto Horse Association of America was formed to welcome all types of equines and maintain their show records and pedigrees. PTHA currently has over 88,000 members with 157,000 registered Pintos. There are currently 3 separate registries: the Color Registry, the Solid Registry, and the Long Ear Registry. We welcome all levels of competition within a family-friendly environment. Become a member, register, and add value to your horse. For more information, check out the website pintoworld.com.
Get quality you can stand on. Hoof Grip is the proprietary formula that provides shock absorption for your animals with no ice buildup, slipping, cracking, or sogginess, making it the safest, most comfortable, and maintenance-free flooring on the market. Hoof Grip installs quickly and easily over existing surfaces, is easy to clean, and withstands extreme heat or cold. From vet offices to barns, wash racks to trailers and more. Visit hoofgrip.com to find a dealer in your area today.
The Veterinary Health Center at Kansas State University announces a new service for horses. Hi, I'm Dr. Dylan Luter, a specialist in equine performance medicine. Our new service focuses on lameness diagnosis, advanced imaging, physical therapy, and regenerative medicine for horses with injuries preventing them from performing at their best. We can treat a variety of conditions and design a customized rehabilitation plan to meet the needs of each client and their horse. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
Hey, my name is Jessica Blair Folks. I am a equestrian entertainer, Roman riding and Liberty work all around the country, and we are here today at the Alltech Arena in Lexington, Kentucky for the International Liberty Horse Festival. I grew up with horses in East Tennessee. We had Tennessee walking horses and beef cattle. And in high school, my grandfather was leasing beef calves to a local rodeo contractor to lease for their roping events. And I started carrying the American flag for him, and through that I found trick riding. I began trick riding at Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede, and I was very excited to get the opportunity. And for me, it was good because it gave me you use their horses, you use their equipment, and it's in a safe environment with good equipment to use. Which, when you're beginning trick riding, that's one of the biggest obstacles, is having a safe saddle, safe equipment, and a safe horse that knows what it's doing. It's not really something you just want to run out in the backyard with your Western saddle and try. It can get very dangerous. So through trick riding, I also wanted to Roman ride. And once I quit Dixie, I had 2 horses. I said, come on guys, we're gonna do this. I'd seen it done at Dixie, but I never had the opportunity to do it there. And I started training them together and working together. Started contracting out to local rodeos and doing it. And that was a real learning curve. Roman riding is a different animal when you start doing it out and about. So trick riding looks like a lot of fun, right? You've got fast horses and glitter and sparkles and beautiful costumes, and it looks so fun, and it is a lot of fun. But you have to remember, you are literally putting your life in the hand of a horse and equipment, and it can go bad so quickly. So you just have to make sure you have proper guidance and horses. And you know, Roman riding, I've always said, when you fall Roman riding, it's usually a clean break. A clean fall. You're gonna hit the dirt. You're not gonna be hung up in a strap of some sort most of the time. That's why I never tie my horses together. So other than hitting the ground, you usually come out okay. So the Liberty work really opened up a lot of avenues for me as far as different methods on bringing my horses together. I wasn't just standing up on them anymore trying to hold them together. I understood more about their body language and how to use my whips correctly to bring them together, and just proper horsemanship. It very much opened up my eyes to a whole world of horsemanship that is able, any horse benefits from Liberty work, in my opinion. And it also added another aspect into my show and what I was able to present the audiences with. I think Liberty is very much growing. There for a while it was just a secret with circus trainers and rodeo performers. And Dan has really done a really great job of coming over and opening up the avenue of Liberty to so many more people. And with the Liberty Festival and the Liberty Association and shows, it gives people a goal and something to work towards in order to showcase their abilities and all their hard work with their horses. And when I'm traveling all across the world, something I hear a lot of is, oh, we saw this on Heartland. And since Amber is here with us this weekend, it's really cool to be able to pay homage to that, because I feel like it's helped the Liberty industry grow, especially with kids. I'm Jessica Blair Folks, professional Roman rider and trick rider. I'm here at the Alltech Arena for the International Liberty Horse Festival, and thank you for watching Better Horses.
There's more Better Horses coming your way from the International Liberty Festival in Lexington, Kentucky, right after these messages.
At Kansas State University Veterinary Health Center, we provide both specialty and primary health care services for your livestock. Hi, I am Sean Hoosier, an on-farm food animal veterinarian at K-State. Whether your farm is large or small, we have the resources and personnel to respond and care for individual animals, herd health, or emergencies. Our team of experts can tailor herd health plans for your farm and find solutions to any existing challenges. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes a barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
We're here for the hardworking, the resilient. We're for the people who measure their days by what needs to get done, not by hours. Where kids learn responsibility at a young age and generations work side by side. Where work doesn't pause for holidays or bad weather. It just gets harder. Where value and hard work means more than the clothes you wear. We're Kleinschmidt's Western Store, Higginsville, Missouri.
I'm Luke Gingerich. I run my business, Gingerich Horsemanship, out of Plain City, Ohio. We are down here at the Liberty Festival in Lexington, Kentucky, and having a great time. I specialize in the Liberty work, and everything for me builds out of that. So I do reining, dressage, worked in ranch versatility classes, but for me the Liberty work, everything else builds out of that, and they all complement each other. It depends a bit on which discipline I'm going to, and so it's going to be a little bit discipline specific, whether I'm going towards something like reining or the dressage, the nature of maybe the type of movement I'm looking for in the groundwork, and also the mindset. One discipline might want a horse a bit more forward, or a bit hotter, or maybe a bit quieter, so it depends on the discipline.
Some tips for somebody who's new to Liberty work that's wanting to get into this would be to be really aware of your body language and your energy and consistency in your cues when you're communicating with your horse. So when you're cueing with your horse, being aware of whether you're driving your horse away with your body, whether you're drawing your horse towards you, and when you start to ask a question of your horse, finish the question before moving on to something else, so your horse has time to answer the first question before you throw something else at them. Bridleless riding, when do we want to start that? Well, some prerequisites for that are going to be, generally speaking, when I'm working with a student, I want to see that they can be working on a completely loose rein in the bridle. Either they're going to tie their reins up or they're going to set their hand down on their pad, or they can consistently communicate the direction they're planning to go, the speed transitions within that direction, in various environments, in various situations, pairing multiple movements and maneuvers together, so we know our horse understands the communication in a variety of scenarios, not just one movement in one situation, but they understand the big picture so that we know we can support them and they are understanding our seat aids, our leg aids, and they're not relying on those reins no matter where we are working. Yeah, we are getting excited, getting ready for the night show tonight. I've got all three of my horses here. I've got my main man who's been doing this for quite a while. This is kind of old news to him, but there's still lots of prep work that goes into that for him, but he's more seasoned. I've got my younger mare who's done a fair amount of this, but she's still learning the ropes, so to speak. And then I've got my newest one, and she is by far the newest to this environment. She's never done a big night show before, and so we spend a lot of time training in different environments at different energy levels, different things going on, so they're exposed to different things. And then we spend a lot of time helping them relax when we get to this environment. So we generally don't spend as much time on the actual maneuvers that we want to be doing in the arena as we do on the mindset. So setting the horse up, something as simple as we're coming down the alleyway down here getting ready to come in, what's my horse's mindset before we come in? What can I do to get their mind in the place that I'm looking for? They're relaxed, they're focused, they're trusting that I'm going to have their back when we go in there. And then when we go in for rehearsal, we're not just running through all the things we want to do in the night show. We're trying to set things up that we get their mind in a confident place so that when we come in for the night show, I've proven myself that I'm going to take care of them and have them in a good spot when the pressure's on, the music's playing, the crowd's cheering, and we're all having a good time out there. I'm Luke Gingerich with Luke Gingerich Horsemanship in Plain City, Ohio, and we are down here in Lexington at the Liberty Festival. Thanks for watching Better Horses.
Hey, thank you for watching Better Horses. If you've missed any of our episodes, you can check us out at betterhorses.com where you can see all our shows.
You can also find us on Facebook or listen to any of our podcasts right from your mobile device.
And don't forget our newspaper coming out 5 times a year, also on the same website.
You're gonna love it.